How much did I drink last night? Mr. Wilson? Did I get you drunk and sleep with my boss last night?
Here's to our first party after graduation.
Cheers! Let me take that for you.
2 more glasses of champagne, please.
Jennifer, stop drinking so much. There's some hot guy waiting for you upstairs.
Is there really some hot guy waiting for Jennifer?
Nope. I was just messing with her. Even if there was a guy, she wouldn't go for it. Jennifer's been single for so long. She's still a virgin.
Ooh. Damn. Talk about eye candy.
Whoa.
Will I get fired if my boss finds out about this?
Jennifer, are you just getting back now?
I had too much to drink at the party last night and ended up sleeping at the hotel.
Okay. Did you print out the resume for my interview tomorrow?
Tina, I'm so sorry. I think I lost your resume.
Jennifer, you figured since I never went to college that I wouldn't get the job anyway, huh? You didn't give 2 shits about my resume, did you?
Mr. Wilson, the old lady just called again. If you don't go on that date that she arranged, she'll start suspecting our relationship, and you know how much I value this job.
Tina Brown. Find this woman for me. I want to marry her.
What?
Grandma has always been worried about my sexual orientation. I think a marriage will get her to back off.
Mr. Wilson, please give me another chance.
Broke the record again. This one didn't even last 24 hours.
What happened?
The new secretary tried to seduce the boss and got the boot.
You're new, so you might not know, but Mr. Wilson can't stand people who think they can get ahead by sleeping with him.
Let's not let this kind of trash into the company anymore.
I'll inform HR to start looking for a proper candidate right away.
That smell. You. Come here. Lift your head.
Mr. Wilson.
Jennifer. Which school did you graduate from?
LMU?
She's the one. Have her report to the secretary department tomorrow.
But Mr. Wilson, she's only been with the company for 2 months.
Did he really not recognize me?
You really lucked out.
Why me?
Because you're so plain. You don't seem ambitious enough to pose a threat.
But Linda, I'm afraid I might not be qualified to be Mr. Wilson's secretary. Maybe let someone else take the opportunity.
The salary is $10,000 a month. If you don't want it, someone else will be happy to take your place.
10,000? Linda, where do I fill out the paperwork? Oh, okay. 10,000 a month? I have to tell Tina this great news.
Miss Brown, this is James Wilson, the CEO of the Wilson Group. You must have heard about him, right?
Were you the one at Felice last night?
Felice?
Don't be shy. You're the one who ended Mr. Wilson's dry spell.
My grandmother always wanted me to marry early, but I've been too busy with work to meet anyone. So, since we met that night, I'm here to ask you, will you marry me?
Marry you?
If you agree, you can move in with me right away. I'll give you time to think about it. Call me when you've decided.
Tina, did you see my message? Let's go out to eat tonight. What's wrong? Did the interview not go well?
It's not that.
It's okay. I got a promotion. I make 10,000 a month now. I'll pay all the bills. Let's call Leo and go out to eat. My treat.
Jennifer, I'm moving out.
What? Why do you suddenly want to move out? Whose business card is that?
It's from my boss. I got a job with an annual salary of 200,000.
200,000? Tina, are you sure you're not being scammed?
Oh, here we go again. You think just because I don't have a degree, I can't land a high-paying job?
Tina, that's not what I meant. I'm just worried about you being conned. Why don't you give me the business card and I'll check out the company to see if it's legit?
Jennifer, I know you mean well. Don't worry, I've already checked them out. And they're totally legit.
Really?
Of course. You're my good friend. Shouldn't you just be happy for me?
As long as they're not con artists.
Stop worrying. By the way, Jennifer, you work at Wilson Group now, right? You probably don't see your boss very often, huh?
I didn't used to, but today I got promoted to be his secretary. So I guess I'll be seeing him every day now.
What? You're James' secretary now?
Tina, why are you getting so worked up?
I'm just really happy for you. But you haven't been in the company for very long. Why did Mr. Wilson suddenly promote you to secretary?
I don't know. Maybe because I don't have an ulterior motive towards him.
Mr. Wilson is so wealthy and handsome. You're not attracted to him at all?
How could I possibly have feelings for him? At most, I'm just physically attracted to him.
Well, Jennifer, you really need to be careful. I've heard that James is quite the ladies' man with a messy personal life, often having one-night stands.
How do you know that?
For someone like him, you can find all sorts of gossip about him online with just one search.
True. Don't worry, Tina. He and I are worlds apart.
That's good to hear.
I'm so happy for you.
Hello? Mr. Wilson? I've made up my mind I'll marry you. Jennifer, don't hate me for this, but what woman would refuse a marriage proposal from James Wilson?
Tina, are you moving?
Yes.
Wow, nice car.
Miss Brown.
bitch. I bet you just hooked up with some rich guy. They'll dump you sooner or later.
Oh, sorry about that, Daisy.
Jennifer! Tina landed a rich boyfriend. Rides around in $1 million car and even has a personal assistant. Weren't you in on that action?
No way, she did not.
I saw her leave in that fancy car with my own eyes.
Are you sure it was Tina?
Yes! My eyes work just fine, thank you.
So, did you see the license plate?
It was something like JJW? Or maybe JJM?
Does Tina really have a new boyfriend? But why would she hide it from me?
Good morning, Miss Brown.
Miss Brown, you can choose any room on the second floor. But the third floor is Mr. Wilson's private area. Without permission, you're not allowed up there.
Got it. You can go now.
I just made it.
Jennifer, you're really pushing it, being late on your first day.
But work starts at 10, and it's only 9:57.
Secretaries are supposed to arrive half an hour early. I'll note this down.
But you didn't tell me yesterday about coming early.
You think this job is easy money? Get these to the large conference room on the 9th floor before 10.
By 10? I couldn't even make it if I could fly.
You've got 2 minutes.
Excuse me, pardon me, wait a second. Ugh, what kind of manners? Can you wait just a few more seconds?
Are you coming or not?
Mr. Wilson.
Do you always stare at men like that?
No,
Do you know why I transferred you to the secretary department?
because I'm reliable.
You know what kind of person I hate the most, right?
Mr. Wilson, you can be sure I have absolutely no romantic thoughts about you. I don't even see you as a man. I mean, I've always regarded you as a respected leader. After you, Mr. Wilson. Ooh.
Mr. Wilson, the dinner meeting tonight is all set, but there are still some arrangements to finalize with Miss Brown. I might need to head out again. Mr. Wilson?
What kind of woman doesn't see me as a man?
I think even a lesbian couldn't resist your manliness.
What did you just say?
Jennifer, you're not off yet?
In a minute. Tina, are you free tonight? Let's have dinner together.
Go pick up Mr. Wilson later.
But I have plans tonight.
This isn't up for a debate. Besides, if Bob wasn't busy helping Mr. Wilson's fiancée move today, you wouldn't even be considered for this.
Mr. Wilson has a fiancé? Mr. Wilson has a fiancé?
Soon, she'll be the CEO's wife. She's the first woman to ever move into the Wilson home. What are you waiting for? Get going, you ditz.
What a dirtbag! Engaged and still out messing around.
It it was something like JJW? Or maybe JJM?
Impossible. How could Tina know Mr. Wilson?
Are you serious? This late and you're still working?
Ugh, don't get me started. This entitled asshole needs chauffeuring everywhere as if he can't walk. Oh. Thank God I've resigned from that company. My current boss is handsome, does brilliant work, and really cares about his employees. You wouldn't believe the difference.
Jennifer, what are you talking about?
Never mind, I gotta go. Mr. Wilson.
I never thought you'd be the type to be so two-faced.
Mr. Wilson,
Mr. Wilson, I didn't expect you to leave so soon. Wilson, you got a nice secretary, eh? Not much of a pretty face, but damn, she's got a nice body. I wouldn't mind having her tonight.
Sam, our deal is off.
Why?
Because you're not thinking straight.
Mr. Wilson, I was just joking.
Mr. Wilson, are we heading to your place now? That deal must have been important. Maybe he's not as bad as I thought. Mr. Wilson, why would you cancel such an important deal over a simple employee like me?
You're my employee. I won't let others insult you. Otherwise, what kind of boss would I be?
Tonight, I'm going to steal the deal once and for all.
Click to watch the full episode.